I did not want to allow a law that would criminalize the way that council members speak and vote to go into effect.
New tonight, we're hearing from the Metro Council member at the center of a lawsuit against the state of Tennessee over a new immigration bill that just went into effect this month. That new law makes it a felony crime for local officials to vote in favor of any kind of sanctuary city policy. Metro Council member Clay Capp is challenging the state, saying this law makes the democratic process itself a crime. Since 2019, it's been against Tennessee law for local officials to follow any kind of sanctuary city policy, anything that would limit cooperation with ICE. But state lawmakers passed a new bill last session that now makes it a serious crime to violate that.
The law is very clear that any entity that impedes, creates a barrier, prevents the execution or enforcement of any of the immigration policies that have been adopted are subject to those penalties.
Penalties of 1 to 6 years in prison for mayors, council members, board members, or other kinds of elected officials. Metro Nashville Council member Clay Capp says the bill goes well beyond just reinforcing state or federal laws already in place.
So that is a denial of free speech and debate, both for council members and for our constituents.
Capp says the legislation makes it a crime to carry out the actions of democracy tied to voting, like local leaders introducing ideas, issues, or having debate.
And of course, part of voting is debating and filing and discussing. And so they've made that a crime, or they've tried to.
Capp and 6 other Metro Council members filed suit against the state over this bill in June, the ACLU representing them.
Never has a state in the entire history of the United States of America ever tried to do something like this, for a very good reason.
Why are we criminally charging elected officials for taking political positions?
We are holding people accountable to the law. It is not holding anybody beyond the law. It is saying this is the law, we expect you to adhere it.
This legal battle may come down to the First Amendment, freedom of speech, as opposed to anyone's stance on illegal immigration. And a panel of 3 Davidson County judges will make the decision over whether this state law is constitutional or not, and that likely won't happen for a while, as the first steps of this case, I can tell you, are scheduled well into next year.